Alright, welcome to the Grizzled Geek Review for 4/20. Happy Marijuana Day for all those of you who partake.
Woo!
But we are here with all your nerd news for the week. Wrap up everything, well, at least all the news that broke before Thursday.
Yeah, and it's 90% movie.
There's 90% movie
or
news.
95% movie news.
That's what people care about.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, and as usual, our top story today is Avengers Infinity War.
No way.
I know, it's shocking. We are less than a week out from Avengers Infinity War. Well, I am. Doug's going on vacation because they moved it up a week.
Yes.
And he's going to miss it. So it'll be me, Kirsten, and Shane will be doing the review after the movie.
Yep.
And Doug will
I'll
have to
see
wait.
it afterwards. Yeah, I'll be in Disney.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to miss it, at least you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Disney. Oh, I lost my screen already. Technical difficulties right off the bat.
All right, let's go.
All right, so there's a lot of news came out. Obviously, the movie's going to be huge. A lot of news coming out. We got the official runtime. It's just under 2.5 hours, 149 minutes and 9 seconds. It's pretty specific.
51 seconds shy of 2.5 hours.
They're like, no, it's not 2.5 hours. We got in under that. Just
Just under.
Now, and as usual, the estimates for this movie keep going up every week. So now it's 220 million. Is the estimate? That's still low.
That's
still going to be. So now experts.
They're being conservative.
Yeah, everyone's all like, well, when it first came out, they're like, all right, it's going to open big, but there's no way it's going to be anywhere near Force Awakens. Now they're like, well, maybe it might get close to Force Awakens. Now they're like, okay, it could beat Force Awakens.
Yep.
Right. So.
That's my money's on that.
Yeah. So yeah, the official right now 220.
Cool.
Where I'm going to predict. What's your prediction?
I think I said 240.
240?
245, something like that.
I'm going to go with 250. It's going to beat Force Awakens.
Force Awakens was 244, right?
It's 247.
Oh, 47. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll beat it too. So, yeah, maybe 250.
All right. Also, I mean, Russo brothers are doing their round of teasing information, but not really giving us any.
Okay.
Some of the information is that all of Thanos' followers, or the Black Order, is what they call it?
The Black Order, yeah.
Okay. They're all being, they're all motion captured, but they're all major actors, big name actors. And one of the ones revealed was Carrie Coon from Fargo and Leftovers, which is amazing in Leftovers, is Proxima Midnight.
Okay,
So
the spear-wielding one.
Yes. So she's really awesome, and she's doing the voice and the motion capture for it, so I'm looking forward to that and see some of the other ones. Sebastian Stan is basically the new Tom Holland, the guy they need to muzzle, because he keeps spilling some stuff. And his latest thing he said is that there's a big scene that has everybody in it, and Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas are in the scene, which is the original Hank Pym and Janet Pym.
Yeah.
The original Ant-Man and Wasp.
Interesting.
So
now, is that a Infinity War or is that an Avengers 4?
Yeah, and that's another thing we're coming across is a lot of these actors are mixing up the two films because they filmed them back to back.
Right.
So,
I'm betting that's an Avengers 4.
That's probably Avengers 4 after Ant-Man and Wasp movie comes out. But, Sebastian Stan giving it. Directors also joked about ditching they kind of mentioned they thought about ditching the end credit scene, which I think will be riots in the theaters if there's no end credit scene in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
They're going to wait through all the credits and then show up like where.
I mean, maybe you don't tease Avengers 4 because.
But they could do plenty of. There's plenty of end credit scenes that didn't.
Sure. Yeah.
Just had little tidbits.
Yep.
Also, the last bit of Avengers news: British cinema chain Odeon unveiled cool new posters that form this awesome giant poster we're going to put up here for you. For those of you watching live, sorry, you have to wait. Tune in tomorrow and see all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, tons of news coming out. I mean, there's tons of little tidbits in there. Russo brothers tease a whole lot.
Yeah.
About what X-Men they want to have in there, and they're all very aloof, kind of like, well,
wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't that be cool, or wouldn't this be cool? So you don't know what they're messing with us about and what is actual going to happen. So, we'll find out in less than a week.
All right. Let's turn to DC Comics and what should be exciting news. I'm not too sure it's exciting. Steven Spielberg in talks to direct a DC movie, which is awesome. But what he's talking about is Black Hawk, which is a World War II fighter ace. who's I guess there's a Black Hawk squadron, I think.
Yeah.
And
he's the leader.
Black Hawk's the leader of it. They've got these cool black uniforms with a hawk on the emblem on their chest. But otherwise, it is in no way a superhero movie.
No.
It's
like Nick
it's one of
Fury
those,
and the
it's one of those
Commandos.
old World War II movies. They had all kinds of like Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos,
Sergeant Rock.
All of those. There was a bunch of World War II. I mean, they were heroes. They were comic books. No super ability is really involved in it. So,
Hey, really super at flying planes.
Yeah, really super. Yeah. So, I guess the one bright possibility in here is that you could get a Wonder Woman cameo, but who knows? Or even a Steve Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, that would be cool. And anybody from Wonder Woman they could use.
Yeah, any of those guys from Wonder Woman's World War II.
Something like
era.
10 or so years later, or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because they were all World War One.
Yeah.
Oh, so you couldn't have Steve Trevor unless you had a
That's
flashback.
Right. True.
But who knows?
Man,
you might.
I got excited for it all of a sudden. Now, my God.
Yeah. Wait, wrong.
Now I don't care about Black Hawk.
We'll see. We'll see that.
I'm going to watch a Steven Spielberg movie regardless.
Yeah. I mean, true enough. It's just this could be big news, but it's not so much.
They just dangled World War II. That's just his weakness. Like, want to direct a superhero movie? Nah, World War II. I'm like, oh, okay. Loves him some World War II. All right, now on to Cameo Corner. This is where we take fuzzy little 2 frames of footage and wildly speculated about what it could possibly mean for it,
Right.
or maybe some unprecedented rumors. But we're going to show you a couple pictures here. Is Boba Fett in the Solo movie? There's been a lot of speculation about that. Now there's a fuzzy little few frame image of what looks like Slave One at the end of the last trailer.
Okay.
Or it could be, clothing iron floating in space. I don't know what it is, but it's very Slave One looking. Yeah. Now, a lot of people were speculating that, they're throwing all the cameos in here. They want you to feel like this is connected to the Star Wars universe, right?
Right. Yeah.
And if you can't, obviously, the biggest hurdle of this movie was not having Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Right? So in order to get past that, they're going to throw everything else that's familiar. A lot of Chewbacca, Lando, and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And throwing Boba Fett in the movie, as long as he's not chasing Han down yet, right? Because he hasn't done anything yet.
Right, yeah.
But I wouldn't mind a cameo of Boba Fett if he just, in the background.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that's cool. Also, another fuzzy 2-frame image from Deadpool, the latest Deadpool trailer, is Juggernaut in the Deadpool movie. Well, this image here looks like it's Colossus punching, some kind of metal thing. Could be Juggernaut's helmet. Who knows? If you watch it, you don't even see it in the trailer because it's 2 frames and it goes by. But some eagle-eyed people with better equipment than us slowed it down, got this image, and could be the Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut has been rumored to be in this movie.
Yeah.
So finally, if it is, they've already got it better than last time because they have Colossus punching it, right?
Yes.
So last time we saw Juggernaut and Colossus in a movie, they never even met, which is ridiculous.
Right.
So, and last bit of Cameo Corner speculation is, once again, we've reported on this before, is Silver Surfer in Avengers Infinity War? No, he's not. I'm going to tell you that right now. But the speculation arose again because, once again, somebody reported this actor is listed as playing Silver Surfer on this, list casting site for it. Russo Brothers specifically said that they specifically did not outright deny it, is what they did. They're saying like, oh, I don't think we have the rights to that. I'm not sure. So, yeah, instead of saying no, he's definitely no, that's crazy, he's not in the movie.
Yeah.
They kind of sidestepped it, which of course, lighted fire to the speculations. Oh my God, Silver Surfer's going to be in this movie, right? But
and maybe he will be in the next one.
Maybe he will be in the next one.
Because then the rights will be definitely sorted out by that
yeah,
point,
exactly. So, who knows? But there you have it, folks. Wild speculation of these fuzzy little images that could possibly make all our geek dreams come true. So.
Yeah. All right, then back over to DC. Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey movie finds a director. I don't know if that's 2 separate movies or just the fact that she's going to be
She's going to be in it, yeah.
All right, so Kathy Yan, who is normally just a producer and has one indie flick under her belt, Dead Pigs, never heard of it. so I have no idea the quality there. Is set to direct. DC wants to fast track it and has pushed Suicide Squad 2 as a result. So we're going to push that back.
Yeah.
2 different scripts are in the works, but both have Harley and Batgirl, and then a different rosters for the rest of the team in each of the 2 scripts.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the finished product will be. Just definitely a Harley Quinn and definitely a Batgirl.
He's at Black Canary and a Huntress.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, whatever else they have in there.
I don't know who else you would be. Maybe a Catwoman or something in there.
I don't know.
But
I know DC was.
But Harley Quinn's not even part of the original Birds of Prey. I don't know if she is current.
I think she wasn't. There was a run
or something.
There was a run with her in it. Yeah, I mean, they passed over a lot of male directors, experienced male directors for this because they were definitely wanted a female director for this movie.
Yeah.
So, and this could be Kathy Ann's chance. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything she's done, and she hasn't directed a whole lot of stuff. But this could be her big shot. So, we'll see. All right, that's it for our main stories. Now on to our tidbits, our geek bites, our nerd nuggets, if you will. And first up, we have a bit of Mighty Dog's childhood coming to the big screen, possibly. Mask, that's Mobile Armored Strike Command. Command spelled with a K. Because it's edgy and it spells mask.
Yes.
More importantly. This is basically...
Somebody just really want our initials to spell mask.
Right. If you're not familiar with Mask, this is basically G.I. Joe meets the Transformers. It's basically like a G.I. Joe type team, and they all have vehicles that transform into other vehicles.
Yep. And they wear masks.
And they wear masks.
Superpowers.
That have so there you have it. That's Mask. But director F. Gary Gray of Fate of the Furious and the one doing the Men in Black reboot is signed on.
Some cred.
Yeah, somebody with some cred. Definitely. I mean, he runs a gamut for his directing, so he's done quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm excited about this. I want to see what they're gonna do. I mean, I had the toys.
Yeah.
You know, a little motorcycle turned into a helicopter.
Sure. Yeah.
It was awesome.
I love that show. It was a great.
Yeah, it was a great little
cartoons.
I mean, you mix just pretty much what it was. Mix G.I. Joe and Transformers, and you got Mask. So,
a little bit of Batman thrown in because they had a base at the base of a. Actually, I think it was a gas station.
Yeah,
and underneath it was a base at the built into this cliff.
That's true. Yeah, and the bad guys were Venom, kind of Cobra-esque.
Yeah. All right. Action Comics number 1000 to hit shelves this week, and it features the kickoff of Brian Michael Bendis' run on Superman, as well as a bunch of other Superman authors.
Happy birthday, Superman!
Yeah, with various mini stories, I guess.
Yeah,
and the episode finishes up with Bendis' take on it, which introduces new villain Rogol Zar, who drops the bombshell that he's the one who destroyed Krypton. And that he hates Kryptonians.
Yes.
They're a plague on the galaxy or whatever.
Right.
So.
Well, typical Bendis. He's going to come in and shake things up.
Yeah.
And, I mean, in Bendis I trust. So, if he wants to go in there and changes out, he's done enough. A lot of the stories you hear, like, oh my God, he's going to do that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you do with Spider-Man?
He does good stuff.
I'm fine with that. Although, one thing I will say about Action Comics number 1000, no John Byrne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They've got all these different Superman creators and contributing to the book, but no John Byrne. So, a little upset about that, but that's fine. I'll let it go.
Yeah.
All right. Good news, fans. Stan Lee has filmed at least three cameos for upcoming Marvel movies. So we at least have 3 more before decides to hang it up or so you can't do it anymore.
He's 95.
He's 95. In not very good health, but we have at least 3 more to look forward to that he's already filmed.
Good.
So,
all right. Cool.
Good.
All right. Linda Carter in talks to join the cast of Wonder Woman 2, which would be awesome.
Yes.
Put her in the role of some sort of Air Force or CIA liaison. That would be cool.
That would be awesome. She already plays the president on Supergirl TV series.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So that'd be awesome.
That's cool.
Chris Columbus says the new Gremlins movie is, quote, almost definitely a reboot, which is a little bit of backtracking. For the first time we heard about this, it was going to be a sequel to Gremlins: A New Batch.
Oh, okay.
So, but now they look like they're rebooting the entire thing.
Interesting.
Which, it's kind of sad, but
yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean,
at least it's Chris Columbus, the original writer, right? It's not someone else new coming in doing it, right?
Right.
So, if it's his movie, so let him do what he wants.
Sure. All right, John Ridley, the writer of 12 Years a Slave, to write and direct an adaptation of his current series, American Way, Those Above and Those Below.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this work, so I'm not sure.
It's kind of a weird thing. American Way is basically, in the 1960s, it's basically propaganda. The U.S. Had this propaganda of these heroes that are like, did all the stuff that they never really did.
Okay.
Whatever. And then apparently this one he's here like 10 years later. Whatever. These superpowered individuals dealing with like their reputation and having not done this stuff or whatever.
Okay.
It's it's hard to explain. But yeah, and it's his work and he's doing it. So
yeah,
it's going to be a very faithful adaptation, I'm assuming.
Very cool.
All right, on to our last story, which is a rumor. It's all pure. Well, it's coming from one source, so
Yeah.
take this with a grain of salt. X-Men: Dark Phoenix might be Fox's last Marvel movie.
All right.
According to Brent Andrews, a writer at Comic Genre, a number of high-level DC execs production crew were recently at a college speaking engagement and revealed some news that they probably otherwise wouldn't have talked about, given that this news is that they need to look for work here after after Dark Phoenix. What they've said is that the entire Fox Marvel team needs to look for work after Dark Phoenix. It'll be the last movie they're working on, and Disney is not
taking any of them.
Why
would you, considering their track record?
Right, exactly.
Unless they worked on Deadpool.
Yeah, true.
Why would you take any of those guys?
They were quoted as saying that the Marvel president, Kevin Feige, is, quote, hoovering up all of the Fox Marvel characters for use in Phase 4, specifically Deadpool, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. So,
be cool.
There you have it from people that are in the industry saying that that they're out of a job after Dark Phoenix, and that Kevin Feige already has plans for these characters.
Yeah, so I mean that's bummer for them.
Yeah, it does suck for them.
People losing jobs, but they haven't done a great job with the Fantastic Four and the last two X-Men. The last X-Men was underwhelming.
Right.
Before that was they had a couple of good hits. So
yeah, there was like hit or miss with the X-Men. There were some really good ones, some really bad ones.
But, right. Yeah. But who knows? We'll see. Good Fantastic Four. Yeah. The first one was.
They were at least cast well. Yeah. The first two were cast well, at least. Yeah. But cast better than the younger Fantastic Four. Well, they weren't great movies, but hopefully now everything's going to be under Marvel. We'll have the whole Marvel family together once and for all, and then done right. Hopefully. Yeah.
Come on.
We will see. All right, guys. That's all the nerd news we have for the week. Thank you for watching us goob over this stuff. We do week to week. We'll be back next week with more nerd news for you.
He will be.
I will be. Yeah, Doug's on vacation. So it'll be, probably me and Shane or me and Kirsten.
Yeah.
Whoever I can drag in here to read news with me. But if you want, you can help us out by liking, subscribing, telling your friends about us, helping us hit our subscriber goal. 5,000. It's a big number by the end of the year, but I think we might be able to do it. So, all right, Doug, if they want to support us financially, how can they do that?
Well, there's a bunch of links down in the description below. One is for our Teespring store. You can buy cool merch like these I'm a Grizzled Geek shirt and a few others. You can go to our Amazon affiliate link, do your Amazon shopping there. Won't cost you anything extra, but we'll get a kickback. Or finally, you can become a patron on our patreon.com/the Grizzled Geek page.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the news with us, and we'll be back again next week.
Thanks.
Bye.